Delaware, if you want to vote in November's presidential election, first you have to be registered. There's a link in the description where you can go check if you're registered right now. If you aren't registered or have changed your name or moved counties since the last election and you have a valid Delaware driver's license, you can register online. If you don't have a Delaware license, maybe you don't drive or you're a college student from another state, you either have to fill out a form and mail it in or go register in person at a Department of Elections office, DMV, Social Services office, or if you're a college student in Delaware, you can even register to vote when you register for classes. No matter how you register, you need to do it before October 10th to vote in the November general election. Whenever you register, the links to both the online and mail-in forms will be in the description. Once you're registered, you get to vote. In most cases, you're going to be voting in person on November 3rd, but you can vote absentee by mail if you will be out of state on election day, if you have a disability that prevents you from going to the polls, you're incarcerated, or you have a religious belief that doesn't allow you to get to the polls. If any of those apply to you, you can request a ballot by printing out the form from the link below and mailing it in. The last day that they mail out absentee ballots is October 30th this year, but the sooner you get your request in, the sooner you get your ballot, and the longer that you will have to look it over, research candidates, and vote before you send it in by November 3rd. So don't wait to get your application started. If you qualify to vote absentee by mail, you can also go vote in person at your Department of Elections office during normal business hours up until noon on November 2nd if you don't want to wait for your ballot in the mail. A link that has their locations and websites is in the description below. For everyone else, there's a link to find out where you need to go to vote on November 3rd. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You don't need to bring an ID, but poll workers will be able to check you in faster if you bring one. So just in case, take a Delaware driver's license, state ID, passport, bank statement, utility bill, social security card, or the polling place card that you'll get in the mail after you register. Closer to election day, you can go to elections.delaware.gov to look at a sample ballot that tells you everything you'll be able to vote for. You don't have to vote for every single item on the ballot. You can leave things blank if you want to, but your local elections can be pretty important, so it's worth checking out what's on there ahead of time. You can even print it out and bring it to the polls with you so that you don't forget how you wanted to vote. One more thing, if you're going to vote, open up your notes app or grab a piece of paper and make a plan. Write down when and how you're going to register, what time you're going to vote, how you're going to get there, even who you're going to bring to the polls with you. Having a plan is a great way to make sure that nothing unexpected stops you from being counted on November 3rd. All the links you need to check your registration and polling location are in the description. Thanks for voting. How to Vote in Every State is produced by Complexly in partnership with the MediaWise Voter Project, which is led by the Poynter Institute and supported by Facebook.